Hello and welcome. In this video I will be using the Dml Select command to retrieve and view data from a table. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. This is the most widely used command of all the SQL sublanguages. The DML sublanguage is where most of the time is spent with the SQL language. So this is where we'll spend most of our time writing queries to get information out of the database. So the Dml Select command is used to retrieve and views data from a database. Okay, it's sometimes often used in combination with the where clause. The where clause acts as a filter which filters the information that is returned and limits the returned data. Other operators are also used with the select statement. The syntax for this select statement, for writing the select statement in the order, is you start by using the word select, then from tells them the table, from specifies the table from which the information is coming from. If you getting information from several tables or more than one table, you add a join. A join combines the table to get the information from. Then you specify a where acts as a filter. It specifies a criteria to pull the data from. Then you have a group by. Group by groups the common rows together, and then you got the having clause. The having filters the results of the group by, and then you have the order by. Order by sorts the results in order. It could be in descending order or in ascending order. So this is the order in which a select statement is written. If there's no need to pull data from more than one table, the join is not included in the statement. Then you omit the join and go to the where. If the group by is not required or the having by is not required, they are also omitted from the statement. But this is the order in which the statement is written if you need to use all the parts from that statement. I have got Toad for Oracle Editor opened. This is where I will be writing my select statement. Say, for example, a manager comes to me and says, I need all the information from the employees table. I need to know all the columns and all the rows in that table. So this is what I would write to retrieve that information. Do a select star from employees and semicolon and execute that. Okay, so it's been executed. It's returned 107 rows in total. So let me explain this statement. Select means get. The asterisk means everything from this table. So it's returned everything. There is no filter applied. So I've only used the from to add to the select statement. So all the other components you can use with the select statement have not been used in this case because no filter was required. I wanted all the information. In the next example, I'm going to apply a filter and specify the columns I require from the table. When specifying columns, the asterisk is dropped, it's not used. So I'm going to select, say the manager comes to me and say, look, I want to know the first name, last name, salary of all the employees who earn more than $10,000 or pounds. So this is the query I will write for that. Start with a select first name, first underscore name, comma to separate the columns, last underscore name, comma, then salary. Alright, so those are all the columns. I need to specify the table from employees. I'm going to specify a condition by using the where clause, where specifying the condition where the salary is greater than 10,000. Okay, so what this query would return is the first name, last name, salary from the employees table of anyone who earns more than £10,000 or dollars. If I execute this, it should filter this down. At the moment, you can see it's 107 is for everything, every row and column within this table employee. So let me execute this. See, I've executed it and it's returned 15, a total of 15 rows. Okay, so there's 15 people within the employees table who earn more than £10,000 or dollars. Okay, say I need to apply an extra filter because the managers come back to me saying I want to know all the people in a certain department that earns more than £10,000 or dollars. And please, when you give me this information, have it in an ordered way, in a descending order. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to add to this query. By doing that, I'll say and department, so the department I'm going to be using is 90, department ID equals 90, order by salary descending. Okay, so I've added to this query, I've added the and, which means it should filter it further down. Currently it's got 15 rows for all the employees earning over £10,000 or dollars. So I've applied a filter to restrict that to a certain department, and I've also applied an order statement, order the part of the order statement. I've said order the information by salary in descending order. So if I execute this, it should reduce this further. So I'll click to execute. There you go. It's reduced that just to 3. So there's only 3 people within this department, 90, that earns more than £10,000 or dollars. Okay, so this is an example of a select statement with a where clause acting as a filter condition, an and operator acting as a further filter to restrict or limit what is returned. Just a quick summary of what's been covered in this video. I showed examples of how to use the select statement, which is a DML sub-language command, and I've also shown that the command can be used in combination with the where clause, and a from field has to be specified, which specifies the table, and other operators which also acts as filters. So I've shown an example with the asterisk, using select statement with the asterisk to return everything from a table, and I've also used the filters to restrict or limit the data that is returned. I hope this video has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in further subsequent videos. Thank you for watching.